In this video, I will help this ant colony become the most powerful colony ever, and even more. Let's start making their home. This old glass jar will make a perfect home for the terrarium. First, let's clean it. After adding gravel and some reused sand, I started adding dirt to the terrarium. But first, let's take a look at my other ant terrariums. These two terrariums are home to my two colonies, one Lasius niger and one Lasius flavus. Inside, there's loads of plants and loads of places for them to hide and forage. Looking at this other one, there's loads of little baby plants and they will be great growing up in this terrarium. Okay, now it's time to add plants into our terrarium. First thing I'm going to add is moss. Moss has a secret power. This might look dry to you, but as soon as I add water, all the leaves will emerge and the plant will come back to life. As you can see, all the leaves have come back and look great. Now it's time to add other plants. In the wild, these ants come from grassy fields, so I decided to recreate that in my terrarium. After adding some leaf litter for the cleanup crew and a couple of rocks, this terrarium was complete. I decided to add a group of millipedes. These are Bob's family. They quickly scurried away into the leaf litter and plants, making their new homes. This is a frozen mealworm, and this is going to be the food for the ants. I placed an ice block with the mealworm inside and let it melt on this rock. The extra water will help water the plants anyway. This is some sugar water I'm using to feed the ants their sugar. And now it's time to add the ants into the terrarium. I open their test tube and gently tap them into the terrarium. The eggs and pupa scattered everywhere, but don't worry, these ants will find them eventually. As you can see, this colony has quite a few queens. I can't remember the exact amount, but I know it's a lot, so this terrarium will grow huge eventually. You can see all of the workers running around grabbing the pupa and eggs. They all work as a team to try and get that together in their colony. The queens decided to meet up on this rock and form a hierarchy above the workers. Right now the ants are using the leaf litter as a form of cover in case any predator tries to eat them. Here you can see the queen ant is trying to escape, or they're just climbing up the glass. Either way, I put my finger next to them and gently knock them down onto the ground. Now I added a lid to stop them from escaping, and now the terrarium was basically complete. Ants were still scattered looking for a place to call home. This is fine and normal for this type of situation. If you guys want me to, I'll definitely make more videos on this colony and see how big they grow. As always, thanks for watching, and make sure to watch another video if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe.